Okay, in this video, we're looking at algorithms. You need to remember that an algorithm is like a recipe. It is a set of instructions on how to get to a solution. A recipe is a set of instructions to create a meal. An algorithm is a set of instructions to come up with a solution. Okay, so you need some specific things to be able to create your algorithm. You need to know what procedures you need. You know, are you adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing? Are you searching through something? What is it that you have to do? You need to know the ingredients. What are the inputs that you need? And then you need the results, which are your outputs, okay? Now, an algorithm may be created in code as a function whose statements define a sequence of instructions to perform a task. Okay, so we could create functions to perform certain tasks, and those would we would have individual algorithms for each one of those functions. Or we could have a program that just performed one action, and then we would need an algorithm to format that program. So, you know, what are we doing in that program? Now, algorithms are often written in pseudocode. And if you've never heard of pseudocode before, pseudocode is basically English written instructions that you use to code a program. Okay, now pseudocode is detailed yet readable descriptions of what the algorithm must do. It's expressed in a natural language, English-like language. Okay. Pseudocode is sometimes used as a detailed step in the process of developing a program. It is an informal way of programming descriptions that does not require any strict programming syntax. Okay, you can write it out in English, and then you can go from there and create your code for your program. Okay. If you have any questions about what pseudocode is, I found a video on YouTube, and this instructor goes through a couple of different programs and how to write pseudocode for it. I very much think that you should watch that video if you're kind of on the fence about what pseudocode is and how you use it, but that video is here for you if you want to go through it. So take a look at the video. I have an example of pseudocode right here, and in the video it actually does this same exact problem, except that she does it in a different manner. There is more than one way to do anything when you're coding, and so watch her video, see how she does it, and then watch the video, or then look at my video and see how I'm doing it. It is different, okay? So in mine, I'm saying initialize a variable to hold a value. Sum is a keyword in Python, so you will need to use sum1, okay? You're going to ask the user for two numbers, okay? Then you're going to add them and store the result in sum1, and then you're going to print sum. So let's look at that in pseudocode. I have my temp right here. I am writing the code for this. I said I created my variable to hold a value, sum1 equals 0. Then I said num1 equals int. I need to cast my input that I'm going to be getting to a number so that I can add those two numbers together. So I say int input equal number, or enter a number. I'm asking my user to enter a number. Num2 int input, enter a number, so I'm asking my user to enter a second number. I take the two numbers that they have given me, I place that into sum, and then I'm printing that out to the screen. So when I run this, I get enter a number, and I'm going to enter two different numbers because I ran this earlier. So I'm going to put 6 and 7, I hit enter, and then the sum is 13. That gives me the information I want. Now, in the video that she did both, she added the sum and then she had the product. So if I wanted to get the product, I would come here and I would put, I would have to use a different variable or do it after my print, and then I would say sum1 is equal to num1 times num2. And then I would do another print. And this time, or I could use a different variable. I'm going to say product. Product is equal to num1 times num2. And I'm going to put product because that's the other thing she was looking for in her video. And we want to see how that would work in ours. So then I would have to come in here and I would have to change this so that I could create a variable for product. And I'm going to click run. And now I'm going to enter number 6. Oops. And I'm going to enter 9. And it's going to tell me the sum of it is 15 and the product is 54. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer. Watch her video. If you still have questions, then send me a message and I will try to help you.